can see how much dirt they use too. They get way out there.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad. Oh, this is like...
You want to be, yeah, you'll be going like this and you'll be right there.
Hey, what's up guys? This is Rafa with Rafa Racing. I am here with Ray, my captain. We're hanging out at track here at Hallett Raceway in Oklahoma, Jennings, Oklahoma. It's like 1.8 miles or something like that.
It's 1.9, I think just 10 turns.
But what makes it challenging is a lot of elevation changes, and from what we can tell doing the track walk right now, a lot of blind spots and tricky areas where the camber can really, get you unsettled and send you into trouble. So
the track is not very wide. There's not a lot of straightaways. Challenging from that standpoint. It's pretty technical. It's not a lot of long sweepers and all that. So we're taking a track walk right now. It's beautiful. No rain.
That's good.
It's our third race of the season, which is really exciting. But the most important part is we want to see the socks. We got the 812 socks. Look at that. So we're ready to go. And he told me he's seen better looking legs on a crane, which I kind of agree, so I got to work on these, right?
Yeah.
At his new club, he's going to have a gym, and he's going to have me do the calves work. This is kind of interesting right in here because it really depends if you want to take an inside pass or outside pass. There's another passing zone coming up. Everybody's driving style is different, and a lot of people come out of here. So I'm going to have to kind of figure that out. But see, what I like to do...
This is going to drop off here.
Yeah, I like to...
That is nasty.
Oh, shit, I didn't remember that. Hallett. Well, that's cool. Let's reverse that and take a look. That's crazy. Can you imagine hitting that? Now here the start is going to be 3 wide too. This is one you really want to try to get it on the inside if you can. Because if you're on the inside here, it sets you up for what? The inside coming up. Here, if you just hug this right in here, what can you do? Straight line it right through there. Yeah. Oh my God, he just took me up. He's fleeing the interview. He's fleeing the interview. And then what I think I'm going to do is just throw it up against this curb right in here. Just keep throwing it up against this curb. Sad they took my line away, man.
All right, so yeah, we're doing the track walk, going up this blind hill, and I think we actually might have heard or seen something in the woods. We're in the middle of nowhere in Oklahoma. And I heard that there's all kinds of creatures out here. This is funny. Who is that? Is that Ray? What's happening? What is happening?
I got lost. I thought that was turn 16.
Oh, man. There's only 10 turns.
No, there's 4 more turns over there.
It was nice that we got to go do the track walk or track drive. I wish that more tracks actually gave us that opportunity to do it. I would say most of the tracks that we've been to actually don't set aside a time to do it. But it is actually a nice feature, a nice thing to do, particularly when you come to a track that you don't know so well. This one in particular has a lot of elevation changes and a lot of blind spots that can really get you in trouble quickly. So it was really nice to get to do it. But yeah, we're pretty much done here for the day, about to head back to the hotel, get something to eat, get some rest, be back in the morning for the practice. All right, morning guys, we're back to the track here. This is a Friday practice test day with SCCA at Hallett. We actually just went out for the first session. Didn't really push the car too much, really just trying to absorb the track and learn the curves and the different things that get thrown at you pretty quickly. It's a lot of fun driving it. In fact, it's one of the, I would say, more fun tracks that we've been to, just because it kind of throws a lot of stuff at you, from elevation changes, on-off camber. There's not really much runoff. It's a real narrow track. Next time I go out, I'm just gonna start pushing a little bit more. I think I did a 128, 129 my first time out. Target would probably be being closer to like a 120. So we'll try to get, a few seconds off this next time out here in about an hour. and then see how that goes. I think my goal is going to try to shave another 2 or 3 seconds off the time, get closer to Ray. He's about 4.5 seconds faster than me right now, but anything quicker than the last session is obviously an improvement. So I'm really looking forward to seeing if I can push a little bit more now. It's a little bit warmer, it's not as slippery. I feel more confident, you know, in what's coming at me with the track. So hopefully here this third session is a lot better.
I had raced this track in a 1983 Euro SC with Porsche Club Racing over the years. Lower horsepower car, obviously. I just need a little bit more reaction time. The turns come up really quick. Just with 1.9 miles, you have to really react fast, fast on the brake, fast on the turns. So I need to make that adjustment here at lunch, and we have 2 more sessions, and we have qualification tomorrow and a race tomorrow. So I just need to catch up with the speed on reaction time. We're about ready to start our last session today. The track's not going to really give up the lap times. It's a lot warmer. So Raphael's goal and I is to work on a few turns that we are having a little problem with positioning the car. We're going to kind of focus on 2 or 3 turns where we need to get the car in a better location.
All right, so it's end of the day here for the practice day at Hallett. I feel pretty comfortable now going into qualifying tomorrow with better tires, a little cooler weather. Hopefully in the morning I'll be a lot faster for qualies. I think it's like at 9:15 in the morning. We just went out at 3:50 in the afternoon, and it was a little bit warm. So, you know, looking forward to tomorrow. Ray was at 2:21, I was at 2:24. 3-second difference. I needed to close the gap tomorrow.
Hey, it's Ray. Saturday, 8:30 in the morning. We start qualification at 9 o'clock here in Hallett, Oklahoma with the SCCA. Now, our competition today is going to be the GT4. One of the GT4 Maseratis has set the lap record for the GTX at 1:18. So that's our target today. Try to get down into the 1:19s on qualifying, maybe 1:18s. And if we're lucky, try to have a race a few laps at that speed. But that's what our competition is, that's our goal. It's colder, it's windy. Qualifying, we're probably gonna have to take 2 or 3 or 4 laps to get the tires to temperature. We'll get back with you to see how we did.
All right, so it's Saturday race day. We go out in about an hour, 15 minutes. We did a qualifying this morning. Ray ended up coming in at P3 behind a couple of the Maseratis pretty quick. One of them was right there with Ray. I ended up being a P5. I think I'm still struggling with a couple of corners where just not coming out with enough speed out of the corners. If you just wait that split second to get on throttle, it makes a big difference at the end of the hill. So I think that's where most of my time is being made up, or not being made up, I guess. So we're about to get maybe a little bit of food, lunchtime. First race is about to go live, and then again we go here in about an hour.
During qualifying, the midfield was so tight that there's 7 cars within 1 second of each other. 2 of the cars that qualified in front of me were the Maseratis. More cars on today that did not go through test and tune and only did qualifying. So I have no idea how the field's going to end up. There's 31 cars, and we're just going to see what happens. We just completed our first race, had a really good, great start, really fought for the lead. I actually was able to take over the #1 Maserati, held the position. It was a great race. As the race progressed, we just kept accordioning. He would catch me, I would gap him. Unfortunately, through a turn number 8, he overcooked the car and basically took me out, got into my passenger side and spun me, took over first place at that time. We had 1 lap to go, the white flag came out, and of all things, everything I went through, the battle I had getting hit twice, I ran out of gas. We'll have to see how it pans out, but all in all, I'm really happy with the effort. It was a great race, very competitive on a 1.9-mile track, very crowded. So tomorrow we're gonna have the same situation where we're all gonna be the same 5 class cars, see what happens tomorrow, how aggressive the GT4 Maseratis are gonna be. The driver that took me out, unfortunately, he did get some penalties from SCCA. The goal is just to compete as best as we can, have a clean race, and see what happens tomorrow.
We're live from Hallett Motor Racing Circuit. Stay with us.
We just appointed, turn it on.
It's on, baby.
We just appointed Cody the hat guy. Let's practice. There you go. We get out of the car.
Yep.
What's going on? Hey. There you go.
Nope. That's
Well,
bad.
wow.
That's bad practice.
I tried this a year ago. It almost worked. It took
Almost.
Raphael, what, half a day to figure out that.
Yeah, definitely all morning.
He knew I stole his hat, but he was too nice. He didn't want to take it from an old man. So, hey, just stay away from the Metamucil, man. That's mine.
I got my own. Got my own stash, secret
Dude,
stash.
I got like that
Yeah,
stuff.
you got the mega pint.
The mega pint. Yeah, the mega pint. I like that.
But yeah, we went out for qualifying this morning. I ended up actually doing my best time, 120.6, which I'm excited about.
Nice day.
It's a beautiful day.
What's this thing here?
It's a rabbit foot.
Rabbit foot? Oh.
It's a good look time.
We just finished the second race here at Hallett on Sunday. I was fortunate in my class to get first place. There's 5 cars in the class. Qualified third, and after the first turn, gained 1 position after the first lap, took over first place. I want to thank Rafa Martinez of the Rafa Racing Club, the cars, the support he gives. I can't do that without him. I cannot do that without the Rafa Racing Club. It's a lot better than yesterday where I kind of got pushed out the position and got spun, and I was a little demoralized at night thinking that I ran out of gas. But I kind of stepped it up, put that aside, and brought home first place for the Rafa Racing Club.
Race 2 went really well. I ended up P3 in our class. Overall, ended up, with a really good pace. Really happy with the progress I made on this track that I didn't really know. Didn't get the time to do any sim. And obviously, Ray winning P1 is a big plus. So we came in P1, P3 again. Team is strong. We're going, baby. As always, thank you for watching. Tell your friends, tell your family. See you next time.